What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. What's happening, everybody? What's up? Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. How's everybody's weekend starting? Let me know. Let me know. Appreciate those likes, Emily. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Where you doing today? How did you see the frequency of heaven on earth today? Let me know. Let me know. Adjust this. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, Nubia, how are you? How's everybody's day going? I had a wonderful day. I was up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. this morning. Oof. Hey, what's going on, Queen Ellie? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. It was not easy getting up this morning. I've been so busy running around. I was in Detroit last night. Had the radio show. Were you guys able to tune into the radio show? Alright, I'm doing well, busy, blessed, and productive. Hope your day is off to a great start. It definitely is. What's going on, everybody in YouTube? I had to get up early this morning. I was so drained. I did not want to do it, but I had to. Had to get up and try to make somebody's day. I definitely got when I got up, I definitely made my day. I was like, all right, I promised myself I was gonna get up. What's going on, Jasmine? How you doing? I promised myself I was gonna get up, and since I did, I was like, all right, I made myself happy. I was the first one. So that's the secret to life. You gotta keep your promises to yourself. Because if you can't keep your promises to yourself, then then really, what's the use? You can't even keep yourself happy. Then don't even try to keep promises to other people. I'm doing well, Jasmine. How are you? Saturday has definitely been a magical day so far. My guides have been all over everything and making sure my day is going smooth. You should type that all out. I don't know what that means. And then come on in the house, man. Don't give me sign language from the window. I don't understand. Come in the house. Hit the follow button. Come on in. What's up, everybody at YouTube? Silence. I played these games before. Hi, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. We got some game players over here on YouTube. It's all right. One day they'll change. One day they'll be in here trying to get this spiritual knowledge. You know what I mean? What's happening? What's happening? Man. Yeah, last night we were at the radio station and the subject came up of, like, I guess there's this beef going on between Freddie Gibbs and J. Cole. And I was like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of all this? I was like, one's underground, one's mainstream. And I'm like, okay, now, before we get into anything deeper, I just wanted to say, What's the point of all this? J. Cole wins. What's the point? What happens? Freddie Gibbs wins. What's the point? What happens? And I was met with the answer that, oh, everybody's numbers go up, or and I'm like, so the only way that these guys can level up bigger than where they are right now is to tear each other down. My day is going great. My day is going amazing. And I'm just like, that's like the craziest thing to me nowadays. Like, we have to tear each other down in order to skyrocket to the heights of where we have this imaginary idea of where this new level of success is going to be. It's so weird. Such the weirdest thing. So basically, I wasn't for it. I made a stand. I had a stand. I said I'm boycotting all music that has anything to do with bringing anybody down. If your music has anything to do with bringing somebody down, I don't care about you or your message or your music. It's steeped in darkness, and I don't want it. Who likes applesauce? I love me some applesauce. Right now, I'm eating some mango flavored applesauce. Oh, you do? I love it. I feel like when I eat applesauce, it's one of those things that like makes my inner child just go and dance around. And that's, that point being said, that's why I always tell you guys, you gotta take care of that inner child. Take care of the inner child. What does your inner child want from you today? My inner child wants some applesauce, some freshly juiced natural juice, and some chips. I'm also the type of person. What up, though? I'm also the type of person that like throughout my workday, I like get a bag of chips here, get a bag of chips there, get a bag of chips there. Grand Rising, everybody, Grand Rising. And then, listen, I'll get all these bags of chips throughout my day, right? And then, like, maybe throughout the week, I have like 4 different bags of chips that are half eaten on top of the refrigerator. And then I'll like pour all of the different bags inside of each other. And now I have this bag of chips that's like 4 different chips on the inside. It'll be so good. Nubia said, I love applesauce. It sounds yummy. Guess that is the way to make you feel. I love it. Grand Rising D Mills, how you doing today? Now I want some applesauce. Applesauce is the best. Applesauce is the best. Go get you some applesauce. Yo, I don't know. When people be coming here and asking me questions, like I know I'm the almighty and I know the answer. And they be outside. They don't even be in the house, man. Come on in the house. Like, how did you even hear about me? Like, why you coming here and ask me, do I what? I don't even get it. So I'm doing well. How about you? I'm doing amazing. My day was amazing. I got up at 5 a.m. this morning, and I feel like when you promise yourself something and you do it, that is like the biggest win of your day. So I told myself I was gonna get up at 5 in the morning. I did, and now I'm eating applesauce. He's headed to the kitchen now for that applesauce. So what is the best thing that happens to you so far? This applesauce. This applesauce is the best thing that's happened today. Early this morning when I got up at 5, yes, that was a promise to myself. But that was so I can do adult things. I had to take care of bills and, do all that stuff that makes life so dang heavy. Yeah. You gotta leverage that time. You gotta leverage your time, But yes, I'm just very ecstatic about this applesauce right now. I've been thinking about it, and my lady bought me a 6-pack. She knows how much I love applesauce, and I came home. I was like, oh yeah, applesauce. just scroll and happen to see your channel. That's what's up. Are you in the house? Gotcha. Phyllis Glenn, let me know. Drop in the comments. Let me know where you viewing from. I like to know where my energy is going when I open these portals of unconditional love. Give you some. No, man, I don't share my applesauce. Look, it's all. You see this? Look, he wants me to share. How can I share this? And I got another one. Can't share that one either. Florida. We got Florida in the house. We got Virginia in the house. Shout out to everybody in Florida. Shout out to all in Virginia. Tell me, what is your favorite applesauce? Tell me. We got Georgia in the building. What's happening? What's your favorite applesauce? Do you like that plain, no cinnamon? I hate applesauce with no cinnamon. It's like, what? I remember the first time somebody ever got me some applesauce that had no cinnamon in it, and I was like, I guess I had never tasted it before, and then I'm like about to dive into this applesauce, right? And I bit into it. I was like, what? Something's missing. And I'm looking at it. I'm wondering, like, this is applesauce. Like, it says regular applesauce. The whole time, forever, I've been eating cinnamon applesauce, not knowing there was even a such thing as regular applesauce. I was highly disappointed, highly upset. But yeah, that was the first day I found out that cinnamon applesauce wasn't the regular applesauce. You like the green applesauce? Does it have like cinnamon in it, or is it really sweet? Because when I think of green apples, them boys be sour. I don't like all that. I only like Granny Smith apples in apple pie. Nowhere else. Because I truly have liked all the applesauces I've tried. Yeah. Strawberry, mango, cinnamon. I think them the only ones I like. The only ones I eat. It's sweet and a little sour. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I buy something, I might have to like, I don't know. Because if I can't get if I get a 6-pack of it and it's horrible, I'm gonna be real upset. So I need to try it. Oh, the mango is the best. Whenever I see the mango, that's my go-to. I love it. Happy New Day, Lane or Land. Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Remember, we abolished mornings over here. We don't do mornings anymore. No more mornings in our future. We are all about happy new days, glorious new days, amazing new days. What's up, Josh? What's up? We got Josh in here. Says you can mail them to me if you don't. What's poppin', Josh? Good to see you. Hope all is well with you. I'm gonna save my other applesauce for when I'm done with my juice. Yes, sir. I'm exploring my options, brother. What do you mean? What does that mean? You're exploring your options. What's going on, people? What's happening? Make sure you guys are in the house. The only way to get in the house is you got to hit that follow button, and then that closes the door behind you. What's going on, all you over at YouTube? How many have you ate so far? I just ate one. Whew. What a day, guys. I appreciate you coming. You know what we do here every day, every single day. The mission. What we got? What do you say? I found me a little lady that bought me a drink yesterday because I was broke. Hey, man, that's what's up. How is she, like? So, What'd you say? Her act of kindness led me towards getting her number. Oh, nice, nice. I feel that. I feel that. It says come in from the FYP. What's the FYP? Tell me, Melanin, where's the FYP? Says, are you going to celebrate? Nah, I don't know anything about that. So I don't celebrate things I know nothing about. For you page. Oh. Okay, I'm still new. To this the TikTok language. Appreciate you for stopping through and coming on in the house, Melanin. Appreciate that so much. People be asking me, am I celebrating like holidays and different things, religious things? I'm like, I don't celebrate nothing. I don't celebrate a thing. Nothing. The only thing I celebrate is heaven on earth every single day. For those that don't know me, my name is Ace Mirror Man. I am the one and only modern mystic. I am the most magical being in Michigan. Quantum access, multi-dimensional being of light. And the mission every day, every single day, is to seed the frequency of heaven on earth with actions that are infused with love, with the intentions to see the beauty in all things, not only for ourselves, but for everyone that we come into contact with on a daily basis. Yes. Josh says, well, we got you. But yeah, man, I'm still on my spiritual journey. I got another person on board with me too. That's what's up. Hey, when you start making friends on the spiritual journey, man, it's everything just starts aligning. You start being more in alignment with nature. The people, you start attracting more people because because both of y'all are on a spiritual journey, y'all kind of make each other shine bright because y'all having conversations that are sparking realizations, and now you seeing visions, and yeah, it's a great thing. Ian, my day has been amazing. How has your day been? Heaven on earth. That's all we talk about. That's all we want. So with houses, do different horoscopes play different parts in your life? Bingo. Bingo. Josh got it. Josh has unlocked the next level of multi-dimensional thinking. Yes. You don't see, it's funny when people watch one horoscope and they be like, "Oh, this doesn't mean anything to me. I didn't feel it." Or they read one horoscope in a magazine and be like, "Oh, I don't believe in horoscopes because I don't feel that way today." the zodiac, when you get into the zodiac, it's multi-dimensional. Like, yeah, you might not feel like your sun sign today. You may feel like you may be out at a club and now you in the energy of your 11th house, and you might have a planet in your 11th house, and let's say the planet is Jupiter. You might start acting like a Sagittarius when you out and about with people. You know what I mean? But people ain't ready for that type of self-study. You know what I mean? I love that you figured that out, Josh. Now you know if there's a certain part of your chart that you would like to dive deeper into. All you have to do is go to that chart, go to that sign, and see what the horoscope says for that sign. You figured it out. Been better, but I'm going through it. What's happening, man? Why are you going through it? Why are you going through it? It is a lot of energies going on. Please believe. There's a whole lot of energies going on. We got a lunar eclipse, full moon, red moon coming on the 14th. It's a lot happening. Whole lot of stuff happening. You trying to join now? Josh, let's do it. Let's talk about it. You trying to join now? know. Yeah, somebody was calling. Kept trying to call me. So all of my signs are in the 8th through 12th houses except one, which is in my first house. And after, yeah, man, it's really dope when you really kick it, when you really start figuring out your stuff, man.
How's it going, Ace?
What's happening, Josh?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it, Josh. What's happening?
Okay, so I'm starting to piece it together. So the struggle that I'm facing now is a lot of Christians that I have met believe that what I'm doing is witchcraft.
Yeah.
So it kind of deters me. It deters me away from God, but I know I need to put God first.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The balance between God and spirituality. I mean, I know God is spiritual, but I also looked that up, and it says that with newer age, personal growth and witchcraft, because they're two different things.
So let me can I give you a little bit of insight?
Of course.
So every day, like what? Let me tell you, what do you do every day for money? Like don't tell me like your actual job, but like you work, right? You go to work every day for money, right?
Correct.
So if you don't go to work, you won't get the money, right?
Correct.
So wouldn't you say that every day you wake up and you go to work to every day you wake up and you go to work to fulfill a ritual so that you can attract this money in your life?
Of course, yeah.
So basically,
money is materialistic, and you can't carry that into the afterlife.
Yeah. So basically, everything that we do in life on a daily basis is a ritual for something. See, what a lot of people want for you, especially when it comes to religion, they don't want you to step into your power. See, when you step into your power and you realize that you are one with nature, it totally bypasses all that prayer. It totally bypasses you asking people for like, oh, I need your help, and people want to say, oh, let me pray for you. You know, one of the biggest things I've learned from Christian religion, it's not just Christian religion, it's anybody who's really holding on to some type of really dogma. And if what happens is people come around people like me and they start saying, man, this happened to me and I'm blaming this and I'm blaming the devil. A lot of the religion is about blaming outside of yourself. They put the power outside of themselves so that they can have the excuse, oh, we gonna leave it up to God. I'm just human. I'm only human. I can only do so much. But when you have the discipline, when you really want to be better, and you want a better life, and you want to do better, you have to know what you actually have control over. You know what I mean? And the thing is, we have control over all of our own decisions. So if you decide, okay, I'm gonna dive into the sky, I'm gonna look up the planets. Like, think about this: in the beginning of time, before there was churches, before the name Jesus was a thing, there was still planets in the sky.
Of course, it's believed that the Babylonians actually discovered horoscopes, and the Romans and Greek.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's just higher principles. Like we're not saying that, oh, these planets are the actual rulers. What we're saying is it's us. We are the ones. We carry the light.
Yeah,
so
just the planets and stars give you insight.
Exactly, and it's all it is an act of foretelling. The energy, no, and the thing is, this is nothing new. Like the energies have been playing out in your life since you've been born. The only thing now is you're aware, and now that you're aware of it. Yeah, go ahead.
I guess my problem would be trying to help other people transform their beliefs into a modern day a modern day belief because they're so stuck in their ways.
I feel you, man. I feel you. It's gonna hurt. What I'm gonna say next is definitely gonna hurt, man. I hope you're ready. You ready to brace yourself?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have to do it, man. People do not want to listen. Like people don't want to listen, especially if they've seen you go through mistakes and they've seen you down and like they've seen you make all your mistakes, and maybe these might be people that one time you reached out to them for help.
Yeah.
So until your life goes through some type of radical transformation that is undeniable, they don't want to hear it from you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like right now, the only person in my life that knows, oh man, this guy, he's different. He's not who he was 5 years ago, is the people that were closest to me and the people that were in my circle when I was younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now, they until something crazy happens in my life, it doesn't matter how great I feel. It doesn't matter how high vibrational my energy is until I pull up in like a new whip, until I have a brand new house, until I'm out here like feeding the poor in public on TV. They don't want to hear nothing from me. They don't care.
Yeah, of course.
Because everybody's looking for this ideal, like, oh, you think you all that because, well, this happened in your life and I remember this. Everybody wants to hold you down to who you used to be.
Exactly. They don't want nothing to do with you if it doesn't benefit them.
Thank you, Nubia. Thank you. Yeah, Nubia. See, Nubia in here, she was around when I was younger. You know, she knew me when I was under 21. You know, so she knows she's able to see I'm a whole completely different being than I was when I was younger. So, in order for you to help change others, the best thing you can do, man, and this is really a gift for you, because we care. You know, we care about those people, the people that still we could see them just going down a road and it ain't headed to where they really want it to. Especially when we're studying ourselves, because we know what the work that it takes. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure since I've given you that information, you've probably sat back like, whoa.
I really have. And I mean, it's crazy because, one second, I'm gonna hop into Chat GPT. I might go blank for just a second.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I'll still be in here.
All right. Yeah, yes, that's the past, man. Says your past made you the great man you are today. Thank you, I appreciate that. Advice you're giving is gems. A lot of people, what's up over at YouTube? I would hate for anyone that's a part of my community to think that because our community is full of love and full of high energy and we talking about heaven on earth, you have to remember when you go out into the world, we're going out into the world and it's a lot of people projecting their own, how they feel about the world, how they feel about themselves. It's a lot of people out there projecting that to the world, and you might fall into the category. If somebody looks at you and they don't love themselves, they can't love you. No matter how you express yourself, you could say all the I love yous and I want this for you. You could be the most genuine person, but if another person is looking at you with eyes of envy, they haven't healed their own heart, they are not going to want to hear nothing. They're not going to believe you. And what happens is when you do come up, when you do level up, they're going to have to eat that. They're going to have to, like, that's going to be their karma, is to watch you fly, watch you float away.
Of course, they watch you become in tune.
Yep.
And see, I mean, that's. I feel like since you've came into my life, man, that's just became one of my bigger goals is to spread the word, man. Spread the word.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I just want to always be here to hold the vibration, because I know, man. Even last night, I was in Detroit, and I do this radio show every Friday called the Coastal Mac Show on 88.1 FM. And every Friday, you know, it's me and some other guys, and you know, we from Detroit, so we we know what it's like. We were at ground zero, and now we're all we kind of got some movement behind us, and we're doing our thing. But there's a lot going on in the world, and I want to bring this same message. But I can tell that a lot of people just aren't there yet. You know what I mean? They still have hate in their heart. They still have unhealed traumas. Some of them don't really truly even know who they are at the core at all. Like they don't know about astrology. They don't care about astrology. They so knee deep in the struggle.
Yes, sir.
So trying to talk to them, it's like you really just gotta hold. You gotta get strong, man. It's because people are gonna test your boundaries, and if you don't have the answers, and really the answers are just your answers. If you study yourself long enough, you can answer anything because you're coming from a place of the world inside yourself.
Yes,
And
sir.
that's
You gotta
and
become the ball and chain.
that's right, man. You got to know what you're standing on. So if I was you, I would definitely just let people be, and you do your thing. You do your thing so good and study so good that people will start looking at you like, how did he know that was going to happen? How did he know he said he wasn't going to go to this event. We invited him, he wasn't going to go, and then this crazy thing happened at that event, and he totally bypassed it because you're in your own nature, your own vibration. When you
Yes,
study
sir.
yourself, your guides, they cheer you on. Any of your protectors. I have a dragon protector, and I swear to you, man, sometimes I'll be ready to do something, and I'll get a whisper that says, "Nah, that ain't for you." And if you be obedient, you'll learn real quick that you got a lot of help, and you don't want to mix and mingle with the wrong energies, because our guides, they don't like that. Because if you really doing the self study, what happens is you become a prophet in your own neighborhood, in your own city, and you start moving different because you start glowing up. People want to know, hey man, what you doing? How you doing it? And then those are the people that you give the message to.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man. So I was at work yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was like flat broke. I thought I still had like a couple dollars to my name, man. I walked into the store. I was like, I'm gonna go get me a drink. I looked at my bank account. I ain't have nothing. That thing was in a negative, man. I looked at the lady up at the counter. I was like, hey, like, I'm really sorry to do this to you. Is there any way I could get a drink? And she was like, what do you mean? Like, I'm a newbie. You're gonna get me in trouble here. I was like, I'm sorry, but like, I really need something to drink. I've been working all day. Like, I really need something to drink. I could pay you back if you need me to. And so she wrote her number down on the receipt, and she was like, whenever you're able to, just pay me back for the drink. I was like, you're really beautiful, and you're very kind. You're a very kind soul. And she was like, thank you. So we get to talking. I found out she has a kid. Um, I'm just like, everyone's telling me don't do it, but it's like I gotta take that leap of faith, man. I got to. I
Let
don't
me
know, man.
let me ask you. Let me ask you. So, congratulations on using your vulnerability as a freaking superpower, bro. First of all, let me clap it up for you. You didn't shy away. You didn't see, that's the thing about being courageous as a man. And I'm gonna say this, it's not about as a man, but I'm saying that because you're a man and I'm a man, so I get it.
Yes, sir.
But as a human being, when you step out of that fear, like you could have, you were broke, you saw your wallet, you could have been like, oh hell no, I'm out of here. I don't want that embarrassment. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but but instead, you were there, and you were like, no, I'm here. I'm gonna see what happens, and it happened for you. And she gave you her number, man. I personally think that's a good move, man. That was a great move.
I appreciate it. And I mean, I've grown up around children my whole entire life, man. I've got nieces, nephews, little brothers, little sisters, so I've always been good with children.
Hey, listen. You said how old are you?
I'm 20.
Listen. Take this from me. I have 4 children. I have 2 grandchildren, and I'm gonna tell you this: when it comes to dating a woman with children, I think that's the best thing you can do, as far as, because you're a busy man. You're
Of course.
working. You're on your grind. You don't want a needy woman who doesn't have anything going on for herself, who doesn't have responsibilities. You don't want to attach yourself to that. So I'm not saying attach yourself to this woman, but what I am saying is, yeah, take your time, have some fun. Keep it light for a couple of months. Maybe call her, hey, or if you know what bar she's at, so now you could just pop in for a drink and make sure that that's like a spot that you frequent, and then she'll know like, oh, he's really putting in effort. He calls me, he comes up here and sees me, and the whole kid thing. It's like having a little brother. You know what I mean? Like, you want the best for them. You want them to live their own lives. I Hopefully you don't fall into we'll talk about the next step levels of that when it gets there. But the fact that she's busy, she's got a child, so she isn't gonna be all over you and trying to infiltrate your life that way, because she's got a little one that's looking up to her. I just think that's the best, a real good move for you right now, especially while you're working, what you said, 70 hours a week.
Yeah, I'm working 59 and a half hours a week.
Yeah, man. She's somebody you can like kick it with, in your downtime. Maybe you give her a phone call when you get home before bed and text her, stuff like that. Just so you can get that interaction of, yeah, I'm liking somebody, and you never know how it's gonna turn out. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket, but at the same time, man, keep your mind focused on your work. You know what I mean?
For sure. And see, I've really been enjoying the time I've been talking to her. Like, she's very sweet, and what she's went through a lot. Her baby daddy isn't there no more. So.
All right. Well. Remember this. I remember this all the time. I know you're. That's one of the things about being a sweet guy. When you're a sweet guy, like we are, they give us their story, and you got to remember, there's always his story, her story, and then the truth.
Correct.
Now, it's good for you to listen, take it in, listen to how she's talking, but just remember, Venus is in retrograde right now. Yeah, build a friendship like Nubia. Nubia dropped it in there. Definitely build you a friendship, and yeah, it's a lot. There's going to be a lot of new things if this girl you're really liking.
I gotta see what horoscope she is, man. Cause I gotta look at my chat GPT and it said Venus and Taurus. Oh my god.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. You can foretell different situations by getting this information and doing your inner work. You know what I mean? Shoot, she might be going through something, and you'll be able to give her space, but at the same time, no, we're good, but I see that her planet is doing this. Maybe I just need to back up and let her go through what she needs to go through, and then she'll reach out to you. It's about managing your energy right.
Of course.
You know what I mean? That's really what the whole zodiac thing. It's like the energies are happening. How are you gonna manage these energies? Are you gonna let it burn out of control, or are you gonna stoke the fire for a little while before you put some extra what is it, the accelerant on there? Yeah, you don't want to burn the house down. You want a nice little fireplace.
For sure, for sure.
But yeah, that's dope, man. That's
I completely understand.
Yeah, the child, you gotta always remember, man, the child for a mother is always gonna be number one. And if y'all do get serious, just remember, it has to be both of you have to know that the child is number one, and from there, you guys should be able to, like, one thing I always tell people who are getting in relationships, like, find out what you guys can build together. If you guys can build something together, that right there, having the relationships upon that's going to make the relationship go way further. Because even if you guys don't, because even if you guys build a friendship and then become romantic, if the romance goes away, at least you'll have a friendship, and the friendship will be standing on something that you guys built together that's sturdy. You know what I mean? Like, man, I find out what her hobbies are, find out what type of work she likes to do. You might be one of those guys that can build something. You know what I mean? She might need something built.
And see, that's crazy, because earlier you were talking about that I don't need someone so needy.
Yeah.
My ex, the one that I've been telling you about, was exactly that way. Exactly how you explained it. Just needy, always needed attention. And with me working 24/7, I wasn't able to provide that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah,
like
you gotta definitely see where their needs are. Check out some of these comments. They putting game in here. One, we got Kay Van. She says she's protecting herself and child. Pay attention to her boundaries. And then the next person says, how is her co-parenting going? Does she get child support? And how does she speak about the child to her to the how do you speak of the father to the child? Those are all important things.
Yeah, those are very good questions.
Yeah, you definitely, and I wouldn't even ask those questions. I would just be very observant.
Of course,
Just,
listen to the way she speaks.
Exactly. Yeah, and the thing is, if I was you, I'm gonna tell you one of my good games. This is what I do. Not a game, but more of like something that you're supposed to do it yourself. Write down everything you would like to know about this girl.
Okay.
Write it all down, as much as you want to know. Right? Don't leave anything out. If you think about it, write it down, and then on another list, write down everything you want in your future wife.
Yes, sir.
And then every time you see her, every time you talk to her, try to figure out a way to discover if she matches though any of those things. And if she doesn't, just let it go. Have her let her be a good friend. You know what I mean? You can still build upon the relationship, but you won't have those expectations. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Because that's the best way, man. You want to manifest your woman. You don't just want a pretty woman. You just don't want the woman who was nice to you at the bar. You know what I mean? You want the woman that is made for you, but in order for you to get that, you got to be clear about what that is.
Yeah, and see that K Van just put in the chat, don't let the excitement make you blind.
That's right. and the thing is, a lot of guys, they let the excitement take them away from what they actually want, because a lot of times, we don't like to say this, but we be lonely sometimes. We be chilling at the house. We don't be wanting to admit it, but chilling at the house playing video games, eating snacks would be way better with a chick. You know what I mean? Always.
That's how I was thinking for a while. Like I was letting the excitement take control of me, but now that I realize, she does have a kid, she's a single mother, I need to completely take a 90-degree turn and avoid how I feel about it. Just let it take control.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say, because I'm gonna tell you, man, like don't let the world try to paint a picture about a woman because she has a child.
Of course.
Children make people more responsible, and that's what you want as an adult. You want somebody who's responsible, has, if something happens to that child, there's consequences. She needs that to grow. And it's always good to find somebody you can grow with. And kids, sometimes kids can bring people even closer together. Her son might be a little dope little guy,
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Seems like a badass little kid.
But at the same time, just always cover yourself by knowing exactly what you want. And you're supposed to do this with every girl. Like, just imagine, you might have a list of 10 things that you really want. She might have 5. It doesn't mean that you don't see where it goes. It just means that just be aware that this is not something that you need to extend a whole lot of energy on, because it's not even 100% of what you want. Never settle for what you don't want. The universe is always listening. The universe is always listening. If you believe that this girl is it and she's the best you can get, the universe will prove that is the truth.
Amen.
And if you believe you can get more, the universe will show you just how much more you can actually have.
Amen.
So really make sure you, and it all comes back to you putting yourself at the top of the list, man. Keep yourself at the top of the list. And even going back to our first conversation with the people that you're trying to help, you got to make sure that you are at the top of that list. Make sure you move it in silence, because people like to throw roadblocks. Like I said, there's people out there that know things. Imagine this. Let me give you a bigger way to look at this. Imagine you're just learning about astrology and how much of it that it is. You're learning about this, but there are people out there who know these things already, but they don't use it for light.
Yes, sir.
So when they find out certain things, if you out here telling people certain things and you don't have the proper protection or the confidence to really stand in what you're believing, because you know, when you first start reading this stuff, sometimes it can seem very imaginative, very fairy tale-ish, because we're so used to living another way.
Of course.
But when you really start seeing the magic happen, when you really start seeing like, oh wow, I did that, I put that into place this time, and now look, it took this long for it to happen. Man, you're gonna look at people and you're gonna just be on another level. You're not gonna even argue with people. It's not gonna be any point.
And see, I was trying to do that with my father. My father's a very Christian-based person.
Yeah.
And he keeps telling me that, you know, horoscopes are with the devil and all this. I'm like, you're viewing it in the wrong way, because what I'm doing has nothing to do with the devil.
Yeah, yeah. If I was you, just tell dad you love him, man. Tell him you love him, and keep him, because the worst thing you want to do is have religion separate you. You never want to separate from family, man. I can tell you that right now. I got some family that's going through some things, and it just doesn't feel good. And I would want you to avoid all of that by just working on yourself. Just work on yourself, and he'll see the change in you, and he'll realize it. He'll be like, man, what you doing? You're looking good. I see you successful, and you know, you gotta spoon feed people. Let people come along as they choose to come along.
Of course.
Never ruin the
That
relationship.
makes sense.
Never want to ruin the relationship, man.
Yes, sir.
But I'm very happy to hear that you got a lady, man. Have some fun. Have some fun. Hey, and believe me, remember what we said, man. Venus, study that Venus, because that's love, man. And with a new person coming into your light. Isn't that funny that I said that on our first conversation? That once you get her out and you just go about your business, that the universe was gonna throw somebody else in there.
You did, too. You did.
And let me tell you, it'll keep happening as long as you know what you want. When they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, you ain't got to argue. You ain't got to tell them about themselves. All you got to do is make it up in your mind that is over, and break out of the cycle, do something different, and watch somebody reappear.
Yes, sir.
That's your magic
See,
right there.
I feel like that's one of my strong points, is I love to see everyone do better than me. I mean, I genuinely enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy seeing people succeed in life, because that's what I want for myself as well. And if you can have that, by all means, you know, live your life, enjoy the things you have, and be thankful.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Grand Rising, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, man. And then we got another one. How she mothers her child will show you her true self. Then you decide, yeah, you definitely, yeah, make it. If I was you, I would just have fun with her, man. This is like your practice run to be you practice on this woman being the man that you want to be in the future.
That makes sense, because the relationship I was in beforehand, I let her take control.
Yeah, yep. There you go. Some women do like to be in control, but I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna be at the happiest until you are in control of your life. It's not about taking control of the relationship. It's about being in the driver's seat of your life, and the relationship is in the passenger seat of your life.
Sir.
So that's the route you want to go, man. I hope the next time we talk, bro. I hope you're on a whole new level. You're probably gonna have been seeing 2 or 3 new women. Don't no commitments right now, man. No commitments.
I understand.
I'd hate for you to be like, man, I didn't commit it to this girl. I didn't met her son, and now this other beautiful woman. Don't do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You mind if we hear the singing bowl for a minute?
Oh yeah, I got you. Let's do it, guys. Let's clear some of this energy. I'll talk to you soon, Josh.
All right, man. I appreciate all the lovely advice you gave me, man.
Oh yeah, stay up.
Yes, sir. You too. Grand Rising.
Guys, it's always a ball talking to Josh. Josh, I love that Josh is in an area of his life where he's like rediscovering himself right before the age of 21. Like, man, what a blessing. All right, guys, let's hit the singing bowl. Ooh. Oof. What'd you guys think, man? What'd you guys think? You guys think I'm gonna say I think Josh should date non-exclusively, and work hard, stack his money up, and just go to the bar and flirt with all the beautiful women. That's what I think. I think Josh should just go to that same bar, flirt with her, flirt with all of them, because there's no commitments, and it's a good time for Josh to rediscover his actual power. Great time to rediscover the act, especially because Venus is in retrograde. Oh my God. Woo. Man, hey man. You met her at the gas station. Hey, I met a girl at the I met a girl at the gas station one time. One time she used to give me free the Mountain Dew Amp energy drinks. Oh yeah, that definitely turned into something. Didn't last though. Didn't last at all. Yeah. Hey, you Josh, never tell her that you want to be friends. Just be a friend. Just be a friend. You know what I mean? Like if anything happens, it happens, but we never ever say, "Hey, I just want to be friends." We do actions that show that we want to be friends. Yes, he has so much opportunity to explore and learn. Man, he's not even 21 yet. That's gonna be Josh, man. This is your time, man. This is your time. You're about to go up. Great things are happening. I told her that I would just like to get to know her. Boom. That's right. Keep it that way. Keep it that way all the way into the summer. Because I'm telling you, when that summer heat hit, you do not want to be in the wrong commitment. I'm telling you, you do not want to be in the wrong commitment. You got to ask yourself what you want to do this summer. Do you want to be out here? Do you want to be traveling? Because you know, if you want to be traveling, she got a son. She might not be able to travel like that. You know what I mean? You got to think about those different things. You got to think about those things. Believe me. It can be fun, but I'm gonna tell you, you can wait till you said we can take the kid too, but you got to think about her and her job and her paying her bills. She can't just go. You know what I mean? Like a single girl with no kids. She can't do it. She can't. I know the fantasy is there, but man, it gets real when it comes to them bills. Let me tell you, keep her as a friend, Josh. Keep her as a friend. Keep her as a friend. She gonna need you. She gonna need a friend. She said, had my first kid 21. She had 2 kids, needed a new life. She ended up, yeah, man. Telling you, it can get bad. Don't focus on the bad, Josh. You're in a perfect place. You are in a perfect zone. Just write out your list of what you want. Write out your list of all the things you need to know. You need to know about her, just to make sure that you are doing the right thing for yourself and then figure out how you be Agent 007 and get that information. Man, congratulations, Josh. Just like that. Just like that. I love that. That is so awesome. Oof. It's a different kind of fun. Oh, it's about to get. I already know. Josh about to be out here having a good time. He about to be doing the self-study. Said some dudes just slapped me outside the barbershop. I'm very sorry to hear that. If you want to talk about it, you can come in the house. You can hit the follow button, close the door behind you. Come on in. Sorry to hear you got slapped. Were you standing outside the door, blocking the heat, blocking people from coming in? Oh man, that was great. I feel like that gave me so much energy. Makes me want to go outside and go to a bar. But I can't do that. I can't do that. Appreciate all the new followers. Let me know. Drop in the comments. Let me know, where are you viewing me from? This is, I meant taking the kid is a different kind of fun. It is definitely. I prefer seeing women with children. I prefer that. I prefer dating women with children because I know dating women with children know what time management is about. I don't like people wasting my time. That's one of the things I really don't like. I need if I want to do something, I need us to be on time. And a woman with kids knows how to be on time with them kids. So you just gotta think about those things. Okay. Where the frequencies? See, I found this one because I wanted you guys to get a visual representation of what's happening in the sky with the zodiac. That's how it actually does right there. So all day, all month, all year long, the planets are moving. Different energies are going into different planets, and if you know what each of these planets represent, what's the principles, when it falls into a certain house, you can utilize that energy, utilize those new ideas, and start planting seeds for things to happen. And then by the time that planet comes back around to that sign, you should have a whole freaking manifestation. Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much. You will all be a part of our journey. Oh yeah, we definitely looking forward. We looking forward to that, Josh. Hey Josh, I also want to tell you, you should start looking at your life like you're the main character of a dope movie. Like this is my homework for everybody. If your life was a movie, what type of movie would it be? You're the main character of it. What type of movie would it be? What's up, Phoenix? How you doing today? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Say, looking mad cute today, brother. Appreciate that. Come on in the house. Don't say nice things from outside. Hit the follow button. Come on in. There's plenty of love in here. Say, I raised our son alone since he was 2. He is 21 now. Never asked me for a penny. Men are powerful. Nice. Says, hi, I'm new to astrology. Well, welcome, Nita. You're new. How new are you? Do you know your sun sign, moon sign, rising signs? What's up, new followers? Appreciate you. Listen, that's the homework for everybody. The homework is, if your life was a movie, what type of movie would your life be? My life is a fantasy adventure comedy. My life is a fantasy adventure comedy. Phoenix says my life is comedy because why not? I love it. Hey, that's how I look at people now. You know what I mean? Like when I'm out and about doing my things, I'm gonna be in some I'm gonna be looking for the people. Okay, if my life's an adventure fantasy comedy and your life's a comedy, then we're gonna have so much fun together. You know, I don't want to be in too many action movies. I definitely don't want to be in any horror movies. You know what I mean? So when you label your movie, you can literally see people and you can be like, you've seen enough movies in real life to know who's living in what. So the next time you go outside and you start looking at people, ask yourself, is that person in a comedy or a horror movie? Says, I only know my sun sign, Leo, moon sign, Cancer, and rising is Gemini, but that's all I know. That's enough. I'm a rising sign Gemini. I used to know. It's really like, I can't say it's rare, but it's not that often that I meet people with the same rising sign as me. Since you have a rising sign Gemini, I can tell you right now, you're blessed. You should be blowing up right now. And then that means your sun sign is in your second house of your money, and then your moon sign is in the sign of your money. So your money makes you emotional. If you don't have money, you probably feel a certain type of way. And then the sun in your Leo, that's your third house of communication. You probably one of them people that just, when you talk, people listen. When you talk, you shine, you bright. So you have your birth chart. You should become a subscriber. You should definitely become a subscriber, because you'd have fun in here talking about all these things. This is at our ages. What do you mean at our ages? Yes, Sun Gemini. See, with you being Phoenix, with you being a Sun Gemini, if me and you were to be in the same room, you'd make me look so much better. I'd be this shining, this glowing thing standing next to you, and people would be like, who did you come in here with? Who is that? That's what Geminis do, because I'm a Gemini rising. So if you got a Gemini sun sign, when we stand next to each other, I just look better. Hi. Hello. What's happening? It says 144,000 of the nervous system working as one. You got it. Appreciate the roses, Josh. Josh just said 65 roses, man. You awesome. Always love. Said I'm a Virgo moon and a Libra. Said library rising. I understood. What is? Here, I should probably just put this bad boy right here. Looks like we're about to have some astrology time. So you said you're a Libra rising. Libra rising. You say I'm very indecisive. That just means you have to meditate, and you have to have more trust in your intuition. You second guess yourself a lot because you don't trust your intuition. Dang, where is everything going? So I just asked her what her sign is. Hey man, that's my cutoff. If you don't know what your sign is, I can't even talk to you. If you don't know your signs, I can't really do nothing with you, because I can't look into our futures. If I can't look into our future, then what? That's it. I don't want to be around. I just learned I am a Leo sun and a Virgo rising. Nice. I'm really indecisive. My keyboard is Spanish. My burn. No problem. Yo, we got 78 members. Shout out to my members. Shout out to the team members, y'all. Can you wish me? Nope, I cannot wish any happy birthdays for people that are outside or blocked. I am 13 months of the calendar, taking away the Phoenix rising. All right. Yeah, I try to let people know how dope this astrology game is. Yeah, I don't get it. And I think some people, at the end of the day, like, let's say if you don't have family, and your family might have been the ones to tell you, because this information is usually just passed down through bloodlines, you know what I mean? Like, if your family don't take astrology serious, you're probably not going to take astrology serious until somebody comes into your life like me and is talking this type of stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's literally your life, man. But people don't have that kind of faith in themselves, you know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, people, that's what you're doing. You're figuring out your own life and leading your own life. And a lot of people these days, they only see it like, oh well, you gotta get a hustle, you gotta get a job, you gotta get this money, and it's like, bro, that's not how life works. Is the 13th sign possible to be a person? Like, can someone carry that sign? Yeah, you definitely. I carry that sign. It's called Ophiuchus. It's called Ophiuchus. It's the serpent bearer, and it's between Scorpio. It's between Scorpio and between Sagittarius, and I think it's only a week, and my birthday falls into that week. I actually have the magazine to show you. Hold on, I'll show you. I love astrology. Believe me, I know my stuff. It says, where do I start? I mean, I like books, like books or resources. If I was you, you have your birth chart, you have the degrees. See, really, what it is for you at this point. Where are you at? I'm sorry, where are you at? Nita 100. At this time for you, because you know your sun, moon, and rising, and because you know that it says to me that you also know your chart, you know your full chart. You should know your full chart, at least if you know those things. What it means now, your next level is to start figuring out what questions you need to ask ChatGPT about your chart. Here's Ophiuchus. The serpent holder, or the serpent bearer. It's from November 30th to the 18th of December. My birthday is December 2nd. Yep. So when you fall into that, it's see, we're special people only because we're aware of the magic. The 13th, that's why they tried so hard in Hollywood to let everybody know that the number 13 was just so unlucky. And it's because that 13th, if the people knew about the 13th zodiac, that means there's another space, there's a little space in the chart. If you have your birth chart, that means between Sagittarius and Scorpio, there's this little sliver. And that is supposed to let you know where your true magic is. And if people start following nature, that's why they tried so hard to discredit astrology. If you follow nature, eventually you will find your superpower. And they don't want you to know what your superpower is, because if you know what your superpower is, they can't get you to work for them and make them money because you'll be too busy making yourself heavenly rich. Money is energy. Money is energy, guys. You don't need to work for others to get it. You just need to be in the energetic frequency of your abundance. You'll never be in the energetic frequency of your abundance working for someone else. Never. Now, don't get me wrong. Until you figure this information out, they make it hard. So you have to work for other people. But you put that time in, and you really understand that this game is not about what you do, it's about how you align. Then you be on your way up. But that's why I'm here. I'm here for you guys to learn. Get back in tune with nature. Nature is wonderful. Nature takes care of us all. Don't chase a track. Different levels, different levels. Different levels, different devils. That's right. Said, unless that job is a vehicle for sharing love. You got that right. You got that right. Or unless that job is a vehicle for helping your community. Basically, is the same thing as sharing love. We got another one in here. Needs to be muted. Says love being in nature. August 7th. Yeah, mine too. I swear, my spare time, I'll be out there door dashing, man. I swear, man, when you should see the faces, man, because I can read minds. Like, I literally can look inside people's faces, and like, they come inside, they open their door, and they see me at their door, they be like, what? Like I'd be like, I got your DoorDash. They'd be like, oh. It's like they totally forget that they got a DoorDash, and they be like, why are you at my door? They be shocked. One lady was like, hold on, and ran to the back and got me some more money. I was like, oh, thank you. They can't handle the truth. Most can't, man. Most can't. But you know, let me tell you this. Multiple things can be true in different realities, yo. That's why I tell you, don't ever argue with these people, because they believe that they be right, and they do be right, but they be right for their reality because of the vibration that they're on. So that's the way they live it. You ever just ask yourself, like, damn, how that person living like that? That's how they living. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. So I've been noticing a lot of people open up to me so easily. I wonder why that is. Because they feel it. I'm telling you, when you start getting in tune with nature, people are like people's subconscious, because we're all connected through the quantum realms. So when you start waking up to your actual God, your divine self, and you start doing the research and waking up that inner God in you, people see you. They see that light around you, and they know, like, oh, he knows. He must know something. So it's easy. It's like your vulnerability, the fact that you've embodied the vulnerability within yourself, other people see you as somebody that they can be vulnerable with. What's going on, Hollywood? How you doing? Appreciate you for being here. Absolutely. Amen to that. Peace, King. Peace, everybody. Peace, everybody. She's a Pisces. Ooh, she's a Pisces. Yeah, you definitely want to not commit right now. Pisces, Venus about to go retrograde. Mercury is about to go retrograde in Pisces. So I can tell you right now, for the next month, 2 months, you're gonna see a few different sides of this woman. Don't overcommit, because we told you, we know about your anger issues. We know about that how much Aries fire you have. Put yourself in a very good position of just being able to be an observer of her reality. Is gas. Hey, Kali, you gotta come. Kali, you gotta come in the house, man. You outside. Hit that follow button. Come on in. Close the door behind you, and we can kick it. Too funny. I'm a Leo. Shout out to the Leos. I love me some Leos. Says you get to see her head spin live in. Hey, that's why I told him no commitments right now, Josh. Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde in Pisces. Aries is gonna move through Pisces retrograde. Oh, that's gonna be something. Thank you so much, Hollywood. It's like What's going on, Sharon? How are you? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Why are you outside the house? Come on in. It's lovely in here. Hit that follow button. Close the door behind you. It says my new puppy's named Halo. Oh, nice. That's what's up. I don't have any puppies. I got two cats. One fat one and one sneaky, mischievous one. K-Van with the donut. It was delicious, my guy. It was delicious. Halo and Holly show. Really? Says, am I in? You're in the house. I saw you. You're in the house. Everybody, welcome Sharon. She's in the house. This your energy is stunning, sir. Appreciate it, Missy. Are you in the house, Missy? Tell me you're in the house. No, Missy, come on in the house. Hit the follow button. Lock the door behind you. I completely didn't even notice my Mars is in Pisces. Ooh, see that? You know what that means, man? Listen, Josh, with your Mars in Pisces, that means you're the only way that you move and act is through your intuition. Your intuition tells you when to act, and the fact that she's a Pisces, y'all are gonna be psychically connected, so you're gonna pick up on her needs. Oh man, Josh, be careful, man. Be careful. Glorious new day, beloveds. Good. Hey, happy new day, everybody. Happy new day. You're a Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful. Is two Geminis compatible? Could be, could be. My card from yesterday was spot on. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Do you think I found my soulmate? Because I really think I did, but I don't know where he is, huh? I didn't understand that. I didn't understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, keep it slow. Keep it slow, buddy. Keep it slow. Oh man, for some reason, Josh, I feel like this year is your year, man. We're gonna be about Josh this year. We're gonna wonder what's happening with Josh. What lady Josh is with? Is he with the girl from the gas station? We're gonna be wondering what's happening with Josh. So I love you. Thank you, Nita. I appreciate you so much. Will I meet a good man soon? I'm pretty sure you've already met good men. Fast. Sorry. Do you think I met my soulmate? Hold on. We need to make sure. Okay. I don't know. Do you think I met my soulmate? I think you should give it some time. I think you should go slow because there's a lot of planets in retrograde and there's a lot of full moon stuff happening. So there could be a lot of it's just not the best time to be committing to people right now. You should wait. Wait and discover who these people actually are. Give it some time. Yes, the rose-colored glasses got people in love and wanting to have it come give it to me. I've been fiending for it for so long, but take it slow. Pump your brakes. What we got? Is my boyfriend playing me? I don't know. You know if your boyfriend playing you. The fact that you're even asking me, you should just go ahead and confront him. Yo, if you are not in the house, make sure you're in the house. I'm single, okay. The way to get in the house is to hit the follow button and close the door behind you. What up, Katie? How are you? What's happening? Patience with any right now. Patience with everyone right now. Everyone should be patient. If you like somebody, you think they're the most awesome thing you've ever seen and heard of, that they smell so good, you ain't never been with a person that look this good, so what? There's more beautiful people in the world. Just relax. Says you're doing amazing. Never slow down or turn around. Always up. Appreciate you. Shay, come on in the house. Hit that follow button. Lock the door behind you. Come on in. It's a lot of love in here. So it's time for me to work on me. Not worried about a girl right now. That's right. You gotta work. Everybody should be working on themselves, doing great for themselves, building those heavenly foundations. Yo, if you're not in the house, come on in the house. Hit the follow button. Lock the door behind you, please. Whew. Hit the follow button, lock the door behind you. For those of you that don't know, that are new to the stream, my name is Ace Mirror Man. I am the one and only modern mystic, the most magical being in Michigan. I am a quantum access, multidimensional being of light. And the mission every single day is, we see the highest frequencies of heaven on earth with actions that are infused with love, with the intent to see the beauty in all things, not only for ourselves, but for everyone that we come into contact with every single day. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, Sharon. I might bring her into the live. Oh man, you ready? You ready to bring her into the community? Get her on her journey. You fell in love with two people and you don't know what to do. Tell them both. Why can't you have two? Why can't you have two? Let me know. Why can't you have two? If you want two, why can't you have two? I got two. Says I don't think it'd be a bad idea. Well, good. Cause you already know if she come in here, you already know where her mind is, and then you can tell her about the book. A is for alchemy for her kid. You know what I mean? Change little man life just like that. Just like that. My sign is Lulu Lens. Hold on, you still not in the house. Why are you asking me questions from the window still? Hit the follow button, close the door behind you, and come on in the house. Say, I have, but I don't know. What do you mean you have? Do you like them? Do you really like them both? Do you really love them both? Nah. I can't tell. Do you really like them both? I'm working on my mental and physical health. I am a beautiful Scorpio. Yes, with all my heart. Then tell them that if they want to be with you, they're gonna have to share you. And if they can't handle it, they can't handle it. And then you move on to somebody else who can, or you have to choose. Either way, you're gonna have to make some decisions. I have a very strong intuition, and I believe you are light. I see your aura. Thank you. Come on in. Don't watch it from the window. Hit the follow button. Come on in. Let's have some fun. Let's have some conversations. Everybody, welcome all the new followers in. Show them the love that we have. Says I have, but one of them are with someone, and the other is hard because of things. Well, you seem like you just got a complicated situation going on. Just love yourself then. Love yourself and wait for them to make a decision. Love yourself. That's one thing I always say to people. If you're confused, if anything ever makes you confused, cut it out and just start loving yourself. We all know what confusion is. What's going on, y'all, over at YouTube? Hope y'all enjoyed this live stream, but it's over. Come on over to TikTok if you want to continue.